All right, so we'll come on out to your mat for Pilates. Sweep the arms overhead, big inhale. Let's go chin to chest, abdominals in to just reach down to the floor. Drawing the abdominals back into your spine to roll and stack back up. We're just getting right into it here. Big inhale at the top. Exhale, dive back down, chin to chest, abdominals in as we reach down, lengthen. Think about lengthening the cervical spine. The crown of the head goes to the floor. The arms are just hanging, right? Reach and hang through the arms. And then roll back up, trying to keep the hips stacked over your heels, vertebrae by vertebrae. Arms come back up. Let's go one more time here. Big inhale. Nice and tall. Exhale, dive over as we reach for the floor. Crown of the head is directly above the floor, and then roll up about halfway. Again, let the arms hang and then just give a little bit of a circle. This should feel really nice through the upper back, especially if you're sitting a lot, right? Reverse those circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's continue to roll all the way back up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Reach, stack at the top. Sweep the hands just behind your head, and then find that lateral flexion as we go left, ooh, and right. So think about stretching out between armpit and hip. Good. And left and right. We're rooted through our heels on the mat as we go 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Nice. Last one. Awesome. And we'll hold it here. And then let's just find a flat back. So hinging forward, flat back, and then restack flat back. Shift the hips behind you, abs in, and then stack shoulders above the hips. Inhale, hinge forward, and lift. Maybe engage glutes a little bit, right as we reach, lengthening out of the waistline, and then think glutes to restack, shoulders above the hips. 2 more, inhale, and up, and last one. And all the way back up. Nice. And just bring the hands by your side. And we're going to take a step just to the top of your mat. Just have your weights nearby because we are going to kind of grab them pretty quick. Cross the right foot over the left. Stack the hands, and we'll come just to sit at the top of the mat. Grab your weights, right? Options, all options here if you want to grab the weights. We're going to roll it back vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring it down. Send the arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to just keep a slight bend through our knee. Heels will stay flexed. And then take the arms and let the arms float back as we keep the ribs rooted down. And then bring the arms back to stack over the shoulders. So reaching and lengthening. And then exhale, back center. Upper abdominals are engaged as we reach, and back center. Good. So basically, if you have the added weight, it's going to really challenge the ribs a little bit, which right in turn is the upper abdominals, keeping the ribs down, not letting the back arch, right? But if you didn't have weights, this would be almost right restorative, more stretching and just connecting through the upper back. So you really can take this workout today any way you want it. We'll go 2 and last one. Bring it back in, bend the elbows just by your side, take the legs to tabletop position, and we'll go toe tap. So we'll tap down with the right and lift up, and tap down with the left and lift up. So as we bring it back, go ahead and bring the knee past your hip as you come in, and just feel the difference in the hip flexors between tabletop and the knees passing the hips and going closer to you, right? Maybe your abdominals are rooting down a little more and the legs are completely staying out of it. So just know that that's an option, right? When we're in quote tabletop legs, you can always bring the knees closer to you to really just get into those abdominals. We're going 3 and in, 2 and in, last one, and hold right here. All right, let's bring arms and legs out together for the 100. We'll start pumping the arms. It's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, and 10. Inhale, pump, and exhale. 20, inhale, and exhale. So scooping through abdominals, inhale, and exhale. If you have ankle weights on, just press through those ankle weights, inhale. We wanna hug that midline, exhale. Flattening out abdominals on that exhale, inhale, and exhale. Lengthening those legs long, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So good. Inhale, exhale. 2 to go. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Bend the knees, bend the elbows. Come on in and plant your feet back down to the floor about 3/4 of the way. Take the arms up towards the ceiling for reach and pull. So arms are up. Bring the arms down by your side and then fold the arms back up. So we're just hovering the floor with the arms down and lift up. So walk your feet and knees all the way to touch and hug through the inner thighs. So really pull through the inner thighs. Let the glutes stay strong here. That way our hips stay still as we go down with the long arms and up with the long arms. Melting our shoulder blades into your mat as we work the arm movement. Right, so our shoulders are nice and rooted. And let's turn this right into circles. Take it down, around, and up. And they could be ovals, but I just want you to keep lengthening long through the arms as we work through this. You would see this series on the reformer, right? Mid-back series. We'll go one more this way, and then reverse opposite direction. We'll carve it out, take it down, lift it up. 2, and up. Let the shoulder blades melt into your mat here. It should almost feel like you're getting a little bit of a back massage as the arms go up. Those shoulder blades root deep. 2. And last one. Really nice. And then bring the elbows just by your side. Send the legs completely straight. We'll keep them close. Option to keep the weights in hands as we send the arms up for the roll up. Chin to chest, abdominals in, go all the way up and over, forward, and then roll down, vertebrae by vertebrae. We want to get the glutes involved here as we roll out and down. Exhale, or chin to chest, come all the way up on that exhale, dive forward, and then roll down. You are going to feel some arm work here. If we just keep the arms up at that same height, we'll feel it, chin to chest. Abdominals really pull down here to come up. Using that body control as we dive forward. Bringing the glutes in a little deeper here as we roll it back down. Arms go up. And exhale, chin to chest, abdominals in. Fight the gravity as we come up and fold forward. That's it, and we'll roll it back all the way, vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Hold it right here. Bring your weights just to touch. Bend the elbows and extend. So a little tricep, and we usually do this in the mid-back series, but since we don't have ropes or loops in our hands from the reformer, we'll just do it this way. Hug those elbows in tight. We'll keep the inner thighs engaged. Extend, bend, extend, and we are still rooted through the upper back. Here's 3, and 2, and 1. Bring the elbows back by your side. Nice, and then bring the right leg up towards the ceiling. If you need to bend the left leg, bend it, and then let's go circles here. Elbows are just rooted in and pressing into the ground. 3, up and around. Here's 4, 5. Abdominals are drawn in and deep. Reverse other way, carve it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Sending the leg. 2 more. And last one. And lower it down. Change other side. Lengthen and circle. Hip stability. Lower abdominals are in. And we're just getting this really great stretch. Good. Getting that mobility in the hip. And reverse other way. This exercise gives you so much, even though it's so simple. Lengthening that leg away. Really good. Straightening the leg as best as you can. Here's 2, and 1, and lower it all the way down. Arms will come up towards the ceiling, and we'll come all the way up to sit just for now. So take the left weight just to the side. We'll hold on to just one. We're gonna head into side legs. So just stack your feet at the top of your mat. Hand will come underneath your head. Keep this weight nearby, so feet will be on the mat in front of you. We want a little angle. Point the toes, let's lift up and flex to reach down. And point to lift and flex to lower. And lift and lower. If you want to take that weight in front, just bring the head of the weight onto the floor and just push your palm, right? So hands on top of the weight. And we're just pressing into the floor here. Just enough to keep everything engaged in the upper body. Up and down. Point lift and lower. There we go. Abs are in. Let's really draw in here. Hold the next one, point the toes, and let's find that circle. If you have that ankle weight on, just let it work the muscle. Good. 4 and 5, 6, 7. Good. 8. Awesome. 2 and 1 and reverse, going up and around. 2. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. Really nice job here. 1 more, and we'll hold it, and we'll lift and tap forward, and lift and tap back, and lift and tap forward, and lift and tap back. 2, good, and lift and tap forward, and lift and tap back, and up and tap, and up and tap. Good, tap, and tap, awesome, and lift. Really controlled movement. There we go, just picture that toe tracing that rainbow as we go forward and back. Good, and last one, and 1. Awesome, and then just bring it right down. All right, we're gonna just lose the weight for now. Come right onto your stomach for transition. So we have beats on belly. We'll come all the way flat. Stack your hands. We're gonna stack the hands. Rest your forehead right on your hands. Float the feet just off the floor. Let's just beat through the heels. We'll go beat, beat, tap, tap, beat, beat, tap, tap, beat, beat, tap, tap. So inner thighs are staying engaged. So our glutes and hamstrings, we want the feet about hip height. And just let the shoulders melt down the back. We're going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Bring the hands right under the shoulders. Stay on the knees here as we just come all the way up. Push up. All right. Hug those elbows in tight. We're staying right on the top of the thighs. Bring it down for tricep push-ups. Bend and press. Lower and lift. Good, focusing on just the upper body here. Good, big exhale. Lower and lift. Lengthening the crown of the head away as abdominals stay strong. 1 more. Awesome, and just sit back and take that child's pose or shell stretch. And then swing the legs, and let's even out the other side. Okay, so we're lying flat on the back part of the mat. Feet will come to the front. Hand will come under your head. Option to take that weight and just press the head of the weight, right? So we're just going hand on the weight. This is on the floor. That's all it is. Shoulders are plugged in. Let's lift the top foot, point the toes as we lift up and flex to lower. Point, lift, and flex, reach. Point, lift, and flex, reach. Good, and just again, just remember to keep abdominals engaged here as we're working the legs. We want a strong center. You'll get so much more out of this. Good. And reach. Lift and lower. Nice. Shoulders plugged in. 2 to go. So it's a higher rep today. We're going 12. Last one. Hold. Point the toes. And then circle forward, up and around. 2. 3, really lengthen the leg away. 4. Good, point the toes. 3, 2, just as strong, we'll reverse, up and around. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 8, 9, good. Hold it here, and then we'll lift and tap. Ooh, and lift and tap. And up and tap. And lift and tap. 3. Up, tap. Up, tap. Good. 4. Lift. 6. Good. Keep pressing that weight into the floor. Nice. Really great job. Really great work here. We got it. Yes, last one, forward and back. All right, and we're good here. Lose that weight. Come right back onto your stomach. Stack the hands the same way. Toes will stay down. All right, so forehead's gonna just stay right on here. We're gonna bring heels towards each other, toes apart. So you have a Pilates stance, so heels together, toes apart in a grasshopper-like position. Top of the thighs will start down, head will stay down. When you're ready, lift your thighs just off the mat. Extend out, separate the feet. Curl back in, heels back to touch. So stretch, straighten the legs. Curl back in, heels together. Stretch, straighten the legs. Curl and tap the heels. If this is too much, you can keep the thighs on the floor as we just tap the floor and bring the heels together. You can always go here also. Right, so listen to your body. We'll go 2 and in. Out and in. Last one and in. And then just release and send those legs straight. Tuck the hands under your shoulders. Hug the elbows in tight. Come right back up here on top of the thighs. And we're gonna go one more time into those little tricep push-ups. 2, 3. Good, hug those elbows. Exhale to push the floor away. You can always stay in that rest or that shell stretch if you need it. 2 to go. Last one. And then go ahead, sit and stretch back. And just take that stretch. All right. When you're ready, we'll come down to sit. Option to take a weight in hand. We are going through our abdominal series. You might not need it. We're gonna roll all the way down to lie down onto your back. All right, so single leg stretches first. We'll bring the right leg in. Outside hand reaches for the outside foot. Lengthen the opposite leg long. Curl all the way up and change. And change. Pull in as we stretch out. In as we stretch out. Good. And switch. And switch. So good here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Take a stretch. Double leg stretch. Curl back up. Reach for your feet. Send both legs out. Arms out, legs out. Circle the arms. Curl in. Reach. Exhale in. Out. Exhale in. 4. Good. And in. Good. Press away with those legs. Big, strong movements. 2 more. Last one. All the way in and head down. Take a breath. Send the legs up. Hands behind your head, lower lift. We'll go down and exhale up. Option to lift the head here or stay down. Lower down, 2, 3, and up on 1. Lower, 2, 3. Hug through inner thighs or weights. Down, 2, 3, and up on 1. 2 more, and up. Really nice, and bring it in. All right, single leg, lower lift, or scissors. Send it back up. Both hands will grab the calf, the hamstring, whatever's available. We'll pull, pull. Change with control here, because if you have those ankle weights on, just really control it. We don't want the gravity to take over. Pull, pull, and pull, pull. If we feel good here, we'll take a tempo as we change. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bring the knees in, hold it here. Hands will stack, right? So just like we did those beats on bellies. Behind the head where the head and neck meet, tabletop the legs, or keep them closer to you. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, crisscross. Change and press the leg out. Yes, twist and rotate here. Criss and cross. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! We'll bring it down right here. So good. Bring your feet flat. We'll curl up. Just grab those weights back in hands. We're going to head into bridge work or breathing that you'll see on the tower. So feet are going to be rooted. Arms, again, option for the weights will come up. Lift the hips just off the floor. Your weights will come to the top of your thighs as your hips are lifted. And then arms go up as hips go to hover. So press through the heels, bring it together. That's an exhale. Inhale, bring them apart. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, down apart. Exhale, pull together. There we go. So we want to connect with the back of the leg as we exhale. Now your alignment, we have knees under the hips, heels under the knees. And we want to keep feeling inner thighs so our knees aren't flaring out to the side. So inhale out, exhale, pull together. We'll go 2. And last one. Good. And we're going to stay right here with it. Send the arms back up towards the ceiling. And then let the arms just kind of float back, 2, 3. And then bring it back over top of the shoulders. But your hips stay still. Back, 2, 3. And forward. And up, 2, 3. And forward. And back, 2, 3. It's a stability challenge, right? Through the hips, back, 2, 3, and in. And last time, 1, 2, 3, and back in. Palms face, bend the elbows down, roll it down vertebrae by vertebrae. When you're ready, we'll roll all the way up to sit, and we'll just sit nice and tall here. If you want to take your mat and roll it a couple of times, just so you have a nice seated position, little lift in the hip, you can roll the mat, take the weights back in hands, and we're just going to finish up with some reformer arms. So we're nice and tall, our abdominals are in, palms will face up towards the ceiling, roll the shoulders back, send it out for serving. We'll send it out and bring it in. So as arms go out, abdominals stay deep. Good, so we're going to stretch and lengthen biceps and triceps. And then as those weights go away from the stomach, that's where the abs will pick up because we're taking this weight away from the center. Good. Nice and tall through posture. 2. Hold the next one out and just soft elbows. Give a little curl in and a curl out and a curl in and a curl out. That's it. While keeping that nice, strong posture. And curl. You can always come to your feet here if this is too hard to stay into, which everyone on the screen looks great. Good. 3 and 2. Okay, and 1. And bring it back in. We're going to take the weights to touch for just salute or shave ahead. So salute will stay here. If you have the flexibility to go all the way back behind you, go all the way back, and then we'll bring it all the way back straight. So hug the elbows as we bend and stretch. So right, yes, straight down and straight up. 4, and press up, good. Hugging the elbows in tight. Big exhale, awesome. 2 more. Last one. Nice, and we'll bring it all the way down here. Bring the weights just in front. We'll let the mat unravel and then take this just into a Z sit. So we're gonna head into Mermaid, but we're gonna have the right shin parallel to the screen, left shin parallel to the side. Sweep the arms out into a T, right elbow comes down, left arm goes over, take that stretch. Big inhale over top. Push the floor away, come all the way up and over. And we'll do that one more time. So arms go to a T, take it down, abs in to go over. Think about like a side plank feel here, and bring it all the way back up with that counter stretch. Now take that right hand, bring it back down to just the right part of the mat, left hand to the left part of the mat. Give a little rotated stretch, and if you're good here, bend the elbows wide to come down, and then lengthen all the way up and out. So bend through the elbows, chest will be parallel to the floor, and then think crown of the head up to the ceiling as we're lifting out of the waistline for that extension work. Coming back down, and then inhale, lift, abs in to lift up. One more strong, elbows wide, weight goes into the arms a little bit, and then press up, eyes, chin, chest to lift. All right, we'll come back center, so bring it back center. Transition to the other side if you want to go into it. We'll come to our knees and then change. So arms will come out in front. We're going to come all the way up to the knees, switch the feet, and take it down, or just change other side. Either way works. Okay, so we're going to sweep the arms out. So we have left shin now parallel to the screen. Left elbow comes down, take it over, fan out the ribs. Should feel so nice. Push the floor away back to the T. Take it over for that counter stretch. Sweep it back out to that T. Take it down and over. Up, counter, and then left hand goes to the left side of the mat. Right hand goes to the right side of the mat. Shoulders roll back, bend the elbows as we come down, and then lift up, eyes, chin, chest. Lowering down through the elbows, chest just drops, lengthening through the crown of the head from the base of the spine. And we go down. And press, lift, lengthen. So good. Come all the way up. Really push the floor wide. Let the eyes go up as we lift up. Last one. And all the way up. Nice job here. So good. All right, so just go right to all fours. So we're going to just go right here. We're in our last portion. So spread the fingers wide. Hands are under your shoulders. Knees are under your hips. Go ahead and go cat-cow. Chin to chest, eyes to thighs, round the back. Right, almost if we were doing knee stretches. And then take it back through center, flat back, and take it arched. Eyes up, tailbone up. Tuck the chin, go back to round. Eyes go up, go back to arched. Find somewhere in between that flat back. We're pressing the floor away. Send the left leg out and the right arm out for bird dog, and just lengthen. Give a little lift through the arms and the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, good. 8, we're going 12. Last one, bring it back in. All right, opposite arm, opposite leg, other side. Send it out, lengthen long, and we lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good. Bring it back in, tuck the toes underneath, send it back. For Pilates running, go right, go left, right, left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hang with me. Bring your feet as flat as you can, and then if you can, let's walk this back to a plank one more time. Just hold the plank strong. Shoulders roll back, abdominals are in, lengthening through the heels to the crown of the head for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the hips back. Take that stretch. Walk your feet forward or your hands back, or a combination of both. Take the right hand to the left elbow and the left hand to the right, and just pull the elbows to the floor to decompress. Eyes go through the thighs. This should feel so nice. Maybe a little sway right and left. Just breathe for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands to the floor, and then we'll roll all the way up to stand vertebrae by vertebrae, shoulders on the back. Head is the last to lift. I hope you guys feel so good. That was really nice. All right,
Make sure you smash that like button and give us a huge thumbs